Okay, so the next kind of problem for solving problems involving percent has to do with what's called a tolerance. Now, a tolerance, when you're talking about measurements, and you'll encounter this on technical drawings or other specifications, measurements will also give you a tolerance, which is basically showing the allowed error for that particular measurement. So, in this case, the tolerance is plus or minus 25 thousandths. And so what a lot of y'all did was you added 25 thousandths to 2.778, and then you subtracted 25 thousandths from 2.778. And what you did is you came up with the tolerance limits. So that's not what the question is asking. It's asking to write this tolerance as a percent. And so the tolerance, when you set up this problem, you say that the tolerance, which is 0.025 or 25 thousandths, you want to know what percent of the actual measurement the tolerance is. This is where some of y'all went wrong. You set your problem up incorrectly. So 25 thousandths is whether or not it's plus or minus. It's just asking you to restate it as a percent. And so some of y'all move the decimal point, which you're changing a decimal fraction to percent. But basically, we need to know what percent of 2.778 25 thousandths is. So 25 thousandths is what percent of 2.778. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite that. And I'm going to say 2.778. I'm going to drop the percentage sign for now. I'm just going to write the x. These are multiplied together. Remember that. 2.778 or 2 and 778 thousandths. X is equal to 25 thousandths. And so to get that x by itself, so we can find out the decimal number that we need to change to a percent, we divide both sides by 2 and 778 thousandths. Cancels out on that side. I'm going to take this back over here. And so I end up with x is equal to 25 thousandths divided by 2 and 778 thousandths. So I'll go ahead and get out the calculator. Make sure it's cleared out. So I'm going to say 25 thousandths divided by 2 and 778 thousandths is equal to, I get this number, 0.008999928. And you don't have to write all of that out. You could probably just stop after you have the 9 a couple times, because you're going to end up rounding this to a percentage. So if you look in okay, so this is your decimal fraction, but we need to change this to a percentage. And remember, in order to do that, we need to go over 1, 2. And so we end up with, we want to change that, we end up with 0.8999, or if we just rounded that, you're going to end up with 0.9% if you round this up. And that would be your answer. 25 thousandths is 0.9% of 2 and 778 thousandths. Now this is a more difficult problem, one that you might see as a bonus question on a quiz and perhaps on a final exam. So once again, there you have a problem involving percent regarding tolerances, which is your margin of error when you're talking about measurements.